The detail and depth of a book really has no substitute. It is knowledge that has made each of us achievers in our fields. Isn't it? We surf the internet, and in this fast-paced information age, at the click of a button, the world opens for us. But the rich sense of discovery reading a book brings remains unmatched. Miss Mathur's debut novel had a vision, an insightful story about the remarkable potential of the youth in times of crisis. Through the goodness charm, readers understood lives of characters who retained their individual identity while overcoming the fury of a tsunami. Before inviting our author to talk about the fragrant healing earth and her creative journey, I would like to introduce our eminent chief guest, Professor T.G. Rupa, who has over 25 years of experience teaching courses at both undergraduate and postgraduate level. She has taught resource management, housing and space design, ergonomic design and sustainable habitat and socio-cultural environment. She has coordinated the award-winning Delhi University Innovation Projects, designing solar engineered products for the rural population and developing sustainable products from garden waste. She is gold medalist, a PhD, and she has supervised students pursuing their master's and PhD programs under the Department of Lady Irwin College. She has been member of Committee for Syllabus Revision and Curriculum Development, Student Staff Advisor, Music and Dance Society, Staff Advisor, Coordinator, Pottery Project, and the list goes on. She has supervised MSc dissertations and PhD thesis and is an accomplished dancer who sings to classical music. I now request our Honorable Chief Guest, Professor T.G. Rupa, to address the audience. A big round of applause to her.
I think institutions like yours can play a very major role in spreading the message which this book is trying to convey. So I just wanted to know what is the kind of role that teaching institutions in India are playing in this field, because education is has a key role to play in educating the public.
Well, we are promoting sustainability in a very big way. Our department itself is resource management and design application. So whatever we have, in fact, two specializations. One is environment management and sustainable development. The other one is space and product design. So both of them are inclined towards sustainability. That apart, all the departments in our own college are promoting sustainability in a big way, whether we are talking about textiles, whether we are talking about food and nutrition, or whether we are talking about human development. Everything is promoting sustainability and an environment-friendly behavior. And not only in the classroom, but also outside the classroom. The kind of installations we have, like we have solar installations, we do a lot of composting of garden waste and so on. So it is not just classroom teaching that we are emphasizing upon, we are also looking at how it can be practically applied so that the children can take it home and then promote it at their own household level. So it starts from the classroom and it extends into the communities. And this is something that is happening in a big way because the government is also supporting such initiatives. It is also like when we talk about skill development, we have a project on skill development whereby we are looking at how waste can be converted into products.
Token of appreciation to Professor T.G. Rupa, and present a token of appreciation to Mr. Nalin Sharma, editor, Good Time Books as well.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for the guidance. And so, Guru is Guru. Thank you, sir. Very experienced and always a big motivator.
Bhavna, this is Ajay.
Yes.
Very interesting topic and very pertinent topic as of date. So, I personally, I think I am also a part of it that, and Professor Gupta, Rupa, you talked about, okay, we all talk about, preach about it, but to practice is one of the toughest things. So, are you planning to take this topic, educating people, making them do things on the practical way by going out in the community, associating with the NGOs, associating with other people or organizations, which we probably will be able to do things practically.
At the
on
school
ground.
level, yes, go as an author and talk about it and guide the students under ma'am's tutelage. But what the college is doing, ma'am would elaborate.
I've already spoken to her and invited her to speak to my students already. So, not only about to promote writing skills, but also to talk about her book. So, that is one thing that I've done. And the second one, as far as NGOs are concerned, we have tied up with many NGOs. Like the waste paper from our college is collected by NGOs for recycling, and that's a regular process that is happening. So, so as I said, skill development is happening where we are using waste as a resource rather than calling waste a waste. It might be a waste for me, it might be a resource for another. So we are trying to promote that in a big way in the college itself. So we have a lot of product designing that is happening. That is also one thing that we are promoting. And yes,
Very happy for you, known you for a very long time, and as rightly said, very dedicated and a sincere person towards the nature as well. So very nice, congratulations to you.
Thank you so much. I'm truly humbled today. I'm truly happy and really feel blessed to have you all over and to see that the book is there for everyone now. And the support of my family, of course.
I will get in touch with you. You will need volunteers also. Our students also, go into the field. So maybe through Bhavna we can get in touch with you and involve her also in our activities. That would be good. You see, when you see people around doing it, you feel that, yes, I should also do this. But I never found time. My child was younger and there were so many other things. Not that I'm not busy now. But as I said, it took that pandemic and to be at home to start it, because it was in the back of my mind always, but I couldn't do it.
But people have started.
Still manage to what the small girl learns in a school or a college and brings home, and then try to change the environment position. How he changes family, how to adopt the things that is there and she is trying to tell the story from it.
Very good.
So how did you go about your research?
Yes, it is a combination for development alternatives, which is an NGO that works on having clean water in Delhi and motivating the students to work for clean water, clean air. So that is my experience. That is my real experience. And there is obviously a section of imagination since it is fiction, but of course it is semi-autobiographical in the sense that I have had an experience with that NGO and with observation and research of newspapers, journals.
It takes a lot of effort, time, energy, research. So it's a wonderful job. First of all, congratulations. And my only question is that what was that trigger, what was that flash? How did you get the inspiration to write this while you yourself were struggling with COVID and your health was like really bad? So because we've all talked about environment, conservation, we all know about it. But not everybody's thought process is the way you thought. So what was that flash? What really inspired you to take up this project?
Sitting at home, because for the past few years before that, nothing magical was happening. But this was pure magic in the sense that I got all the characters in my mind, then I made an outline and a structure. And I had been struggling with that for years, writing on and off articles on some other themes or some poetry. But yes, so it all took, I think it was a manifestation of a desire to really start writing something concrete and putting my thoughts there. Because I think that came true, because what I really felt came through in with part research and part imagination.
I'm Ashutosh. First of all, many congratulations to you. I'm really glad to know this is your second book launch, which definitely I'll check with Chetan why he has not informed me yet. So my question is, as an author, I understand, though it's very difficult to write a book, but it's easy to write 1,000 pages. But when it comes to the title of the book, it takes hours or maybe even months to decide or zero to the title. It's a very catching one, Fragrant Healing Earth. Just want to know how you finalized or how you come that this is going to be the title of my book.
Flower prayer, because it has a garland in the story, the flowers that Prakriti, the protagonist, places in front of the goddess. So that was the working title. Then our editor and publisher suggested that please make it more catchy, because so I said, how catchy can I make? So then a lot of brainstorming went, and then I thought that fragrance will go with the flowers. So the fragrant, and then first I thought of the fragrant green earth. Then I thought healing could work, because after the pandemic we are all healing in some ways. So the earth also needs to heal. So then we came to the fragrant healing.
It's a beautiful title.
That is about waste disposal. We have to segregate the waste. Now, if an individual learns it, he does it. But the society in which he lives, they'll
Yes.
do it. It will all get mixed up in any case.
Yes.
And if the society does it, but the city doesn't do it, or the township, the whole area doesn't do it, then they will do it, but it will get mixed up there. So the final answer, although individuals can make a difference in many other ways, but this is one of the most important thing. The final answer to this lies with the head of the municipality or whatever, who is taking all the garbage of that particular city or that village.
Actually, concept of model areas. So where they are actually segregating it, and they have these areas where they are actually, treating the garbage separately. Like plastic waste is separate, dry waste, and
That's the
it is
final
happening.
stage.
So it is happening. It is happening in some of the areas. So they have been christened as the model areas, where the waste collectors, right from collection to disposal, the segregation has to happen. These are the MCD areas, not NDMC. So it is happening.
And cleaned all the muck out of that place, and then they left.
Right.
So that is what, as an individual, you should come out and then.
Correct.
Even after getting beaten in the match, the crowd stayed back and cleaned the stadium and then went out.
I think at some point, and we just want an easy life is what when I see around me, that's what I find. Then what is the easiest way? What is the shortcut? And people want to use that, and they don't want to take responsibility for what they should be doing. That is the problem.
Okay, so now a test. Let's see how awake we all were. I think it's very clear in front of us, and it was also referred, but can anybody tell me what is the name of the main actor as a part of this book? And anybody who gives us that name takes the book for free. No, there's another name. There's another name. What I'm saying is, it has been with Bhavna that the main actor or actors' name are actually based upon the theme of the book or the message that you're conveying from that book. So the name of the characters in this book as well are a reflection of, if I can give an hint, nature. And yes, we all heard here. She herself said it, Prakriti, right? So that's true. Any guesses for the second main character, who's Prakriti's friend? And I have given a hint. It's based upon the book. And another hint, the name is based upon what you are seeing on that book cover. You're closer. Anybody who gives it in first 15 seconds gets a book for free. 15 seconds. The clock is ticking. You're close. Still close. You're very close. But you're very close. I think I can give that for you.
I got it free.
It's foolproof. So you get the book for free. So we were listening. Good.
Author Ms. Bhavna Mathur to unveil the launch of the Fragrant Healing Earth.